Shadows of the Past, a Ugandan tale. In the bustling city of Kampala, Uganda, young Philomena, a dedicated student at Makerere University, lived a quiet life with her aging grandfather in a modest home in Nakulabai. Philomena was passionate about literature and dreamed of becoming a translator, but her days were filled with lectures, assignments, and the occasional distraction from persistent admirers. One morning, as Philomena hurried to campus, a sleek boda pulled up beside her. It was Edgar, a wealthy and arrogant fellow student known for chasing every girl in her class. "Good morning, sleepyhead," Edgar grinned. "I thought I'd give you a lift. I live nearby, it's no trouble." Philomena frowned, disturbed. "How do you even know where I live? I have no idea where you stay." Edgar laughed. "What should I do, Philomena? Dance for you to get your attention." He broke into a silly song and dance right there in the yard. Philomena shook her head. "Edgar, I've heard you've chased almost every gal in our year. I don't know if it's some game or something else, but it's your business. Just leave me out of it." Edgar persisted all week, showing up uninvited, but Philomena firmly rejected him. In class, their strict lecturer, Professor Okello, demanded focus on the assigned topics in Ugandan history and literature. Philomena arrived late one day, earning extra questions on her report. Whispers spread among classmates. Edgar was obsessed, and it was getting creepy. One evening, after a tutoring session for extra credit, Edgar cornered Philomena in a locked room at the university, offering waragi, local gin. "Let's relax and talk." Philomena refused, panic rising. Edgar forced himself on her despite pleas and threats to call security. It was an assault, brutal and life-changing. Philomena confided in no one at first, but her grandfather suffered a heart attack soon after, adding to the stress. In the hospital, doctors noticed bruises and asked questions, but Philomena lied, saying it was from volleyball training. Months passed. Philomena missed classes, caring for her grandfather. Cravings for raw mangoes, and it puzzled her until a doctor confirmed she was pregnant. The assault had consequences. Devastated, Philomena considered abortion, but a low Rh factor meant high risks for future pregnancies, possible miscarriages. Her friend Tanya urged her not to, reminding her of the new life inside. "We can raise this child together, with your grandfather's help." Philomena's grandfather, upon learning, revealed his own regret. Years ago, he forced Isaac's mother into an abortion at 16, leading to complications that caused her death in childbirth with Philomena. "Don't repeat my mistake," he begged. Philomena decided to keep the baby. A beautiful girl, named Praise, hoping for blessings, arrived. Life was hard, postpartum struggles, no milk at first, relying on formula and grandfather's help with bottles of millet porridge mix. Edgar, hearing rumors, confronted Philomena. "If that child is mine, my father will destroy you." He threatened paternity claims, calling Philomena names, even attacking her once. Grandfather intervened, but his heart weakened again. Years later, Praise grew into a bright 7-year-old, adopted by a loving couple, Andrew, a successful businessman, and Maria Gromov, a charitable foundation leader. They adored her, giving her a luxurious life in a big house in Kololo, Kampala. Philomena, now a young woman in her late 20s, worked as a translator. Haunted by the past, she became obsessed with Praise from afar, sending anonymous gifts through charities, watching her astronomy club and her school performances. When Maria died in a tragic car accident while driving Praise to an amusement park, Andrew was shattered. Praise, traumatized, acted out in grief. Philomena, posing as a child psychologist from a grief support center linked to Maria's foundation, offered free help. Andrew, desperate, let her in. Philomena bonded with Praise, helping her express anger, smashing old toys, talking about loss. Andrew noticed improvements but grew suspicious when Philomena's credentials didn't check out. Confrontation. Andrew discovered Philomena's lies, accusing her of spying for a business rival's tender bid. He fired her. But Praise ran away often, seeking her real mother. Philomena always found her in familiar parks. Then crisis. Praise was diagnosed with aplastic anemia, a rare blood disease needing a bone marrow transplant. chances slim without a match. In desperation, Philomena revealed the truth to Andrew. I am her biological mother. Edgar raped me years ago. I gave her up because I couldn't cope alone. Tests confirmed. Philomena was a perfect donor match. Meanwhile, Edgar resurfaced, blackmailing Philomena to stay silent or face exposure. In a heated confrontation, Edgar was stabbed. Evidence pointed to Philomena, but it was Lena, Maria's scheming sister, jealous and manipulative, who had an affair attempt with Andrew, who did it to protect her position. Police investigated. Philomena was cleared when Lena's earring was found at the scene. The transplant succeeded. Praise recovered. Andrew, grateful, allowed Philomena into their lives, not as a replacement, but as a mother figure. Philomena found peace, sharing her past slowly, healing old wounds. In the end, under Kampala's starry skies, Praise looked up. Why do stars shine? Philomena smiled. Because someone needs them to. Family, forged in pain and love, endured.